Today, we're going to talk about the chapter where all the characters were basically goblins, and they redid the entirety of Volume 1 as goblins. Honestly, this is kind of like one of the biggest waste of time chapters ever. Characters essentially just make their names like Haru with goblin in it, or Yume like Yumgob, I think her name was. The way it doesn't really matter all that much because it's not really an important chapter. They're just kind of showing you goblin culture and showing you how goblins survived in the ruins of the city and how hard it is to be a goblin. This could have been an interesting chapter for world building if it wasn't for the fact that at the end of the chapter, you find out that it's just Haru dreaming. So all of the stuff in this chapter doesn't really seem to be canon to how it feels like to be a goblin in their world. It's just Haru's dream. Also, fun fact, the illustration where Haru wakes up screaming clearly shows him in his bed screaming, but we actually find out that he's actually in the field and he's supposed to be wearing his equipment, but he's not. So there's an inconsistency there and it's kind of funny. But overall, this chapter is kind of a huge miss because you don't need it. It doesn't really fill in anything for the world building because it turns out to just be a dream. And most of the chapters